Check this out. I don't guess when I book flights anymore. I use price alerts that tell me exactly when the fares are going up or going down, and one alert alone that saved me over $400 on a single flight. Most people overpay for flights because they panic book and the price is about to file a restraining order against them. And the airlines absolutely cash in on that energy. So in this video, I'm breaking down how to find cheap flights in 2026 using the exact tools that I personally use, airline loyalty perks that upgrade your experience quietly, and airport mistakes that drain your wallet before you even smell that jet fuel. So if you guys want to stop overpaying for flights, don't blink. So let's start out with the real issue. It's not the airfare prices. It tends to be how people book. Mistake number one is that booking without tracking prices. That's not planning, that's vibes-based spending, and it doesn't help your wallet in the long run. Mistake number two is going to be flying on peak days because that's when I just want to travel. Airlines hear this and immediately open up a new yacht catalog for themselves. So mistake number three is going to also be the airport spending. So airlines don't look to scam you. They just wait for you to make a rush decision with those increased prices. And that airport food, that's not inflation. That's basically a luxury tax on desperation. So let's talk about the flight price alerts that actually end up saving you money. This is where things tend to flip in your favor. I use Skyscanner for the flight price alerts constantly. You can set these price alerts for specific routes and specific dates, typically up to a year in advance, and Skyscanner will notify you every time the price goes up or down. That means instead of guessing the best time to book flights for 2026, you let the data snitch for you. So I pair that with Google Flights, which I covered in another video, which shows price history, calendars, and whether a fare is cheap, average, or straight up disrespectful. So if you guys are booking flights without alerts, you're basically playing airfare roulette. And when you play games like that, the house usually always wins. And always check the nearby airports. An extra 30 minutes to your drive can actually save you more money than skipping a coffee for a month. No one's looking to do that, so taking that 30-minute drive might be the advantage you need. So now let's talk about those airline loyalty programs, because this is where flying goes from chaotic to controlled. So with Delta SkyMiles, even a free account gets you guys complimentary premium in-flight snacks. And if you carry the Delta Reserve credit card, you get Delta Sky Club lounge access, priority boarding, and the ability to bring guests or use guest passes, depending on the access rules at that time. And moving over to American. So American Airlines AAdvantage members with elite status can actually score complimentary main cabin extra seating. If you guys have Admirals Club membership or an eligible credit card, you can get that lounge access, which means free food, free drinks, free Wi-Fi, and somewhere to sit that doesn't feel like a bus terminal at midnight. And next, let's turn it over to United MileagePlus, where members can access United Club lounges with eligible cards or memberships, plus free in-flight messaging and discounted Economy Plus upgrades using your miles. Something to keep in mind, that the United Club lounges and the United Polaris lounges are different, and a lot of people do not have access to the Polaris lounges. So keep that in mind instead of facing rejection at the door. So airport lounges end up basically being an adult daycare. You get your free snacks, drinks, Wi-Fi, and silence. Once you guys experience it, gate seating feels illegal. And over multiple trips, these perks don't end up just saving you money, they save your sanity as well. So now let's switch it up and talk about the ultra low-cost airlines and how to not get emotionally violated. So budget airlines are one of the new fads, with airlines like Breeze, Allegiant, and Avelo, all offering some incredible deals, but you guys need to understand the rules and read that fine print. So the base fares are often 30 to 50% cheaper, but the second you start clicking add-ons, the price jumps like you heard your credit card whimper. So the quick tips I have for this is going to be use carry-on only, skip your seat selection, and avoid those baggage fees like they're a bad ex who suddenly wants that closure. And here's going to be the power move. Booking 2 one-way flights on different airlines can actually be cheaper than round trip. So this is something to consider while you're using Skyscanner or while you're using Google Flights. So budget airlines don't actually nickel and dime you. They tease you with a low affordable price. Then they end up emotionally destroying you with the taxes and fees and add-ons at the checkout. So let's jump into a real example. So I booked a personal 2025 trip from Newark, New Jersey to Miami. We tracked these prices using Google Flights and Skyscanner, waited for the drop, and booked immediately. We flew carry-on only, used those loyalty perks for early booking, skipped the baggage fees, and brought snacks so we didn't have to spend $12 on disappointment and a muffin. And between the airfare drop, no add-ons, and smarter airport decisions, we ended up saving over $400. That wasn't luck, that was discipline. Here's some airport hacks that end up saving you money, time, as well as your mental health. Everyone knows that cheap flights are great, but smooth airports are completely elite. So use those airline apps for some real-time gate changes as well as delays. You can track this stuff, and using your mobile boarding passes can also save you so much time and so much less stress. I also want you guys to completely avoid airport food unless it's a medical emergency. Bring your own snacks, refill a water bottle after security, and then skip those impulse buys. We always bring some snacks as well as a stainless steel protein shaker with us that we could either fill with water, an energy drink mix in, a salt mix in, anything of the sort. And if you guys fly more than a couple times a year, utilizing TSA PreCheck pays for itself faster than you guys think. Smooth travel isn't just luck, it's all about preparation. So now let's talk about the flight booking formula for 2026. This is going to be your complete game changer. So here's the formula that actually works. Track your prices, use your alerts, fly off-peak, leverage those loyalty perks and lounges, pack light, and last but not least, avoid the emotional spending while you guys are at the airport. Do this and you guys will end up consistently finding cheaper flights in 2026 without sacrificing comfort. And if you guys want even deeper flight hacks for 2026, packing tricks, airport shortcuts, and how to avoid baggage fees entirely, stick with Castaway Travelers because we've already posted some of those videos and we've got more coming in the near future. So make sure you're subscribed, hit like, and turn on those notifications as well as hit the hype button below. This helps promote our video to a wider audience so we can continue to expand our channel. So travel smart, travel cheap, and stop letting those airlines emotionally manipulate your wallet. Thanks for watching. Keep traveling.